everyone, I am Gabriella from Mindful Movement with Gabriella, and I'm here to take you through a leg and an arm workout today. So I'm going to be using a block. You don't have to have a block. If you have like a thick book, you could have a thick book. If you don't have anything, that is absolutely fine. And then I'm also going to be using a weight. Mine is 1.5 kilos. You could use the same. You could use 1, you could 0.5. You could grab your tin cans, your wine bottles, whatever you've got at home that you can use. So grab those and then we will get going. Okay, I hope you have a good playlist on. We are going to put our left foot on our block, making sure that our heel is on. So if your foot's bigger than the block, make sure your heel's on, your toes off. This weight is going to come in between our hands. We are just going to squat down and squeeze up. So starting with your squat, at the top you have a little tilt of your pelvis and you squeeze your bottom and up. So we're going to start to work into our glutes, into the back line of our body. And breathe. So this block's just going to add a little bit more intensity. So as I said, if you want to get rid of it, you just get rid of it. And lift. So we're going to now bring our right hand to our hip and we're going to add a punch out. So at the top you can punch to the side. So just to start to get full body into these sequences. You might not be holding a weight. So see how that feels. And push equally into both heels. Holding the weight's also going to load up into your legs, into your glutes. So it is going to make that feel more intense, even if you're just holding it into your body. We're going to do 2 more. One last one. Now we're going to add a double pulse. 2 pulses and punch. And 2 pulses and punch. Keep breathing. Keep squeezing at the top. We're going to do 2 more. One last one. Then we're going to hold the weight to our chest and pulse down. You can hold it with both hands. And then really think about taking a little bit more weight into your heels. Those bony parts of your bum being pulled back on the diagonals. So we're loading up into our glutes. We're also loading up into our pelvic floor. This is really good for strengthening into our pelvic floor. Taking big deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. We're going to do 3 more. 2. Last one, holding it down. You're going to lift and lower the heel that hasn't got the block underneath it. And down. We're going to do 2 more. One last one. Hold your heel up and pulse it down. We're now going to start to challenge our balance in 3, in 2, in 1. You're going to lower your heel, you're going to squat lower down, and then we're going to see if we can drive our knee up in front. Oh, down and lift. So at this point, maybe you want to get rid of the block. See how that feels, but really try and drive through the heel on the block and lift up tall. And up. We're going to do 2 more. One last one. We're going to hold it up. Our final bit on this side. Little pulses up with our knee. Lifts are working into our hip flexors. Ooh, she says, and she falls off the block. Here we go. So at that top range, that's where we really want to try and strengthen it. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, hold it there and then slowly lower it down. Moving the block over onto the other foot. We're now going to squat down and squeeze up. So just while you get into it on this side, you can keep the weight to your chest, and then whenever you're ready, you're going to add the punch out and down and punch. So I'm punching with my fist down, so my hands down, knuckles up to the sky. Hands down, I mean palms down. Again, if you do my live classes, I'm constantly calling body parts weird things. And lift. So maybe also getting our heart rate up a little bit. Now let's add our double pulse. So we go down, 2 pulses and up. 2 pulses down, and punch. So you won't straighten the leg that's on the block. Try not to lean over to the side that hasn't got it. So you're still driving through both heels. One last one. And then we're going to hold it down and pulse it there. Pulse. You can bring it in and hold the weight with both hands. So keep that long line from the top of your head to your tailbone. We're going to do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to dip down lower and lift your leg up and down into your squat and pull. So you might find you're more wobbly on one side. You might find that you feel it in your supporting glute as you pull your knee up in front as well. Two more. One last one. We're going to hold it up. So take your time getting into that. Think about your head being pulled tall. Tiny pulls at this top range. It's probably going to want to sit at about 90 degrees. So really try and pull it that little bit higher. For 8 more. 7, 6. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down either side of the block and pulse it down. So now you've got both heels. Take it back onto the block. I realized I forgot our lift and lower of our heel. So lift and lower. There we go. We get it in. We get that work in. I might sometimes do it in a different order. That is fine. Still getting that work. We're going to do 2 more. One last one. Little taps down with your outside heel lifted. So the one that hasn't got the block. Here we go. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Lower your heel. Now step aside again. So you're either side of the block. Little pulses down. We're going to do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze up. Really amazing work. I am dripping after that. I am so hot. So well done. Really good work. Hope you really feel the back line of your body fired on. Keep an eye out for other videos. You could maybe stack this with some arms, with some abs, maybe some of the floor bar. Like my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see, and hopefully I will see you again soon.
Free living up, just me and you. Say yes, take a chance, just one more night.